Now, the Independent Examination Board individual results are expected to be released officially at 1 o'clock this afternoon. Our reporter Neria Hlakotsa is at Redhill School in Morningside ahead of the release of those results. For more, of course, we cross to Neria to give us a sense of how the Matric class of 2025 fared. A very good afternoon to you, Neria. I understand that historic outcomes were achieved by the class of 2025. There must be a lot of excitement. Talk to us about how the learners have fared.
Good afternoon to you, Paul. I will tell you that any emotion that you can think of is being felt here at Redhill School in Morningside. When we speak to this class of 2025, they are anxiously anticipating and waiting for those results. This school, Redhill, I will tell you that it was among those 10 best performing schools for 2024. And the school is hoping that they will in fact stay in that position or even do better than they did in 2024. But I don't want to take some time from the class of 2025 themselves. Let's just bring them in to hear, of course, how they are feeling, because in a few minutes, now we're not saying an hour anymore, you will be receiving your results. How confident are you?
I would say my confidence on a scale of 1 to 10 is an 8 right now. But yeah, I'm hopeful, nervous, but excited.
Okay, and maybe let me come to you. Of course, you have dreams after this. How important will it be for you to get great marks?
Pretty vital, like universities and just going into an academic space after that. You need the good marks to get in. It's very competitive. Those acceptances are coming out later this week, so we're crossing fingers for those as well. But yeah, you have to study hard for those.
And how was it for you writing your final exams as somebody in basic education before you go to university, of course? How was the whole process leading up to today?
Well, I think the actual writing was very nerve-wracking to do it. It was nice to have like the whole cohort there, I think, standing outside the hall, all nervously waiting to go in and write. And I think having a couple people here to receive our results with is also quite nice. I think we all feel very nervous, but we're feeling very nervous together, and yeah.
And do you think you did well? Are you going to be proud of your results when they come out?
I really hope so. I've applied for medicine, so I need pretty good results to get in for that properly. But I think that I did well. I wrote to the best of my ability, and I do think that I did achieve what I wanted to achieve.
Okay, I will be here and I will look at those results and we'll discuss them after 1. And do you think you did well?
I think so. I worked hard, throughout the year. I didn't, looking back, I don't feel like there's more I could have done. So whatever the marks are, it's what my marks are meant to be. So I'm happy.
And you were anxious, Pabalelo, just to say, when I was speaking to you, usually you would think you did well, and then when you see the results, you're like, oh, I wasn't expecting that. Yeah. This time around, do you think you did well?
Yeah, I'm hoping so. Like Kate said, I've worked to the best of my ability, and the marks I got are definitely the marks I was supposed to get, and I'll be happy with those, yeah.
And I must also tell you that Redhill also offers another program, education program known as the International Baccalaureate. And those ones, the students who wrote under that program already received their results in December. And I just want to bring some of them here as people who have just completed basically basic education. Thank you so much. Also, let's just talk. You part of the IEB program and you received your results. How well did you do? Maybe tell the viewers.
I think I did okay. So I got a 44 out of 45. So I felt quite proud of that, seeing it. I think really the greatest part is just knowing that when you put in the hard work, you actually get something out of it. And it feels like you've made it up to everyone who's been rooting for you and supporting you throughout the year, you know.
And where to from here now that you got 44 out of 45, you say?
Yeah.
Where to from here?
Well, where else but university, I guess. Yeah. So I think that I'm planning to go overseas. My plans aren't finalized yet. I'm thinking maybe US or UK. I just want to get a different experience and maybe learn some stuff that you wouldn't learn, being so close to home. And hopefully I'll gain something from that that's useful in the future for South Africa as well.
Okay. You also part of the IEB program, and you got your results. You've passed. We know that now. Where to from here in terms of your studies?
Hopefully UCT or Stellenbosch to pursue physics or chemical engineering for me, yeah.
And are you proud of yourself?
I am. I think looking at the rigor of the curriculum that I did, I think it's a really big thing to be able to get the grades that you do, and I think being able to complete it as well is just such a stride that I think I should be proud of.
Yeah, for sure. And maybe let's just also quickly get some reaction from you. You're also part of the IB program. You received your results. What's happening now? You are here at the school with your former. Now we're calling them former, right? What's the plan?
It's the exact same, to be honest. It's university. I did apply overseas, UK or US, and I don't know, it's just we'll see from here. Hopefully I get in, yeah.
Now you're feeling that you passed.
I'm feeling good. I think it's great that I passed, and I think I'm looking forward for the opportunity of going to university. I think that's also, it's not just about your matric results, but also where you go from here and where you'll be, 10 years from now, 20 years from now. So I think, it's one thing, but, we're looking in the future.
Thank you so much. There you have it, from the class of 2025 themselves. They are now looking forward to their future. Indeed, some of them want to study medicine. We also heard some saying they will be studying engineering. But, they are expressing the fact that they are excited from the IEB side of things. They just want to see how well they did. They are confident that they passed, but it's just a matter of how well they did. You must remember that when it was released that this year's IEB results, they are lesser than what we saw last year. But the school here maintains that they do not feel that they would have went any further down, and they will remain in the top 10 of those best performing schools.